This video will show you how to connect the camcorder to the tripod and how to adjust the tripod while you're taping for your EdTPA. So the first thing we're going to want to do is take the shoe off of the tripod. So we're going to move this lever until we feel the shoe pop up just a little bit. And then we're going to pull it up and out. And as you can see on this shoe, there are two connector pieces. One is a little piece and then the other is a threaded screw. So we're going to pick up our camcorder, and on the camcorder you should see on the bottom that there's two pieces that match that shoe. So we're going to match up those pieces with our camcorder and then use this piece to screw it into the bottom of the camcorder. So you do want to just double check and make sure that those two pieces are securely fit on. This part we want to make sure that we push back down, so that way it will help us get it back onto the tripod a little bit easier. So when it comes to placing this on the tripod, the easiest tip I can give you is to look at where the model of the tripod is, and that's the piece that we're going to put back into the camcorder first. So I'm going to hold it a little bit on an angle and move it all the way to the left-hand side of the tripod base. And then I'm going to push it down, and you should see this lever move back into place. Again, we want to check and make sure that the camcorder is snug on that tripod. So the next thing that I want to show you is the different pieces of the tripod and how they help the camera move. So this piece, if you loosen it, allows the camera to tilt up and down. Once you find a spot where you're comfortable with, if you don't need this to tilt, then you can tighten this, and now your camera won't tilt anymore. This knob down here, as you loosen it, it allows your camera to pan back and forth. I would suggest leaving this one loose, so as you're moving around in the classroom, your cooperating teacher will be able to follow you. This piece down here also corresponds with the knob on the front of the tripod. Once you loosen this, it allows you to raise the camera up and down. Again, I would suggest once you get it to the height that you need it, that you tighten this screw, so that way the camera doesn't fall as you're taping. And then you also have your panning handle. So your handle will help whoever is videotaping you move that camcorder around. The way that this camcorder is set up right now, we have it on a tabletop. However, you can set up your camcorder so that it's on the floor. So when you need to make the tripod longer, on all three sides, you're going to unclip each of these pieces at the same height, and then pull down the legs of the tripod and reclip all of those pieces. So there are three different heights that you can make this tripod, and each time you'll open up another one of these clips and pull down on the legs in order to open up the tripod so that it's longer.